Shall we try a run as the robots? Let us. Let us try a run as the robots. Torn Silver says, how do you use the master to find the video of the run? You look at the date of the mastered run, then head yourself on over to the Archives YouTube channel, which has videos of all of our streams by date. So match the date of the run to the date in the title of the Archives video, and you'll find the run you're looking for. Let's go. Been thinking we need to take more curses to get the curses mastered, but I don't really think the defect is the way to do it. Any tips for creating an unceasing top deck that can beat the heart, says Minigenator. That's a pretty tricky thing to do, but there are a few things that can help you. If you're playing on Watcher, you can use Scry to get rid of unwanted cards from the draw pile. That can let you deal with the statuses that have been added. You can use the Medical Kit Relic to allow you to play the statuses, the hard adds. Those can also clear the way for the Unceasing Top to operate. You're going to need to make sure you can block more than 2 per card on average, so some good zero-cost block cards or powers like After Image will help. Taint God says, what's my favorite Spire sound? I think the thunderclap of Reaper going off is one of my favorites. Just have 1 rage and 1 anger. That's right, on Ironclad. Critter says, I beat the heart with the Unceasing Top, Second Wind, Barricade, Corruption, and 2 Clash. Amazing, Critter. All Clash in the end. Slaver's Death Cries. The Sneaky Gremlin dying is also excellent. Sneaky Gremlin dying is very excellent. Wait, what? There's only 1 shop in this act. I've never seen that before. I have played a lot of this game. I have never seen 1 shop spawn in an act. I didn't even know that was possible. That's cool. I could have sworn it was like mandatory 2 shops had to spawn. The map making of Spire is a deep and dark mystery to me. I guess I'm going to take a transform start then. Or maybe we could do a boss swap. Actually. Yeah, let's do a boss swap today. Start with a Slaver's Color. During boss and elite fights, we'll have extra energy. I like that. I like that a lot. There is a 4 elite path, and guess what? We're well equipped for it now. Cool. Very cool. Of course, defect with no starting relic can be a little bit short on damage sometimes. That's okay. Just try not to get jaw-wormed, you know? We're getting jaw-wormed. Oh no. So, showing what happens when you don't have a starting lightning orb there. We take a white noise or a steam barrier? Oh dear. Steam barrier is nice for the early fights. We're gonna hate it in the elite fight though. White noise is better than you'd expect sometimes. Can really be a run saver. I think we're actually going to go this way. Yeah, without the lightning, Steam Barrier is very slow. Still pretty okay, though. I do need more help in the non-elite fights. For example. Save 6 health immediately with Steam Barrier. Show me a damage card. That's a pretty good one. Compulderver's takeable. It's kind of bad with no starting orb. But Streamline, I love Streamline for the early game. 15 or upgraded 20 damage, and it's really good with any effect that lets you play your cards a second time, like a hologram. I don't get to use this gold until next act, which makes me kind of want to leave it, but it's a lot of cash, so I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll do it. Lieutenant Dan and his magic legs has been watching the YouTube videos for a few months now and have learned from my insight. Went from Act 1 Andy to Act 15 on the Silent with 14 heart kills, thanks to me. Last kill after being an after image, Shuriken Kunai Shivra. Nice. Beautiful. Well done and keep on slaying. Thank you. Alright, we got a clean cultist fight. That's good. An attack potion will help against the elite, and rebound with Streamline is the business. Definitely want to put that big, powerful attack card back on top of the draw pile. And we also just want a 9 damage attack in general. So that makes me pretty comfortable going into this first elite fight here. Love Streamline rebound. Add a hologram after, and we're really cooking. Have ever had double tap Streamline? I can't say that I have. I've had Necronomicon Streamline. That's been pretty good. But double tap? Can't say that I have. Right, no lightning orb. Strike rebound or Streamline gets there. Streamline it is. Just go defend, defend. Maybe it's worth playing Zap and taking 5. I'm not going to, but maybe it was worth it. Come on, Streamline. No dice. I want this one to die now. Good. Okay. Not too bad. 44 health left. I like that. We got a letter opener, which is pretty good this early. If we play 3 skills in one turn, we can do 5 damage to all enemies. I don't completely dislike a leap as a block option. I suppose Rip and Tear is okay, too. But with the letter opener, let's take our leap here. Up front block. I guess the Steam Barrier is pretty good with that, too. This is maybe too many block cards. I guess we'll see. Take another fight? No, let's take an event here. Rather not mess with stuff. And would you look at that? We luck into a shop here in this question mark room. So I'm glad I took the money earlier. Lets me buy an Apotheosis. Ball Lightning is here. Discovery is here. I do like an Apotheosis. I'll buy an Apotheosis. The only thing left I can buy is Capacitor, which I'm not going to take. Cool. And a bag of marbles for initial vuln to all enemies. For example, this gremlin knob is going to get attack potioned with Asunder while he's vulnerable. A bonk. How come Zap is not mastered? It hasn't worked out for us yet. What's our worst damage next turn? Apotheosis Strike Rebound, which deals 21. So we can get through with Zap, Steam Barrier Defend. We don't need to play the dual cast here. And this is indeed the hand we draw. The worst hand. Without Streamline. Still get the kill. +1 strength is nice. Thunder Strike. Seems pretty bad in this position. I don't completely dislike Bullseye. But we don't really have orbs yet. I suppose Bullseye's fine. Damage and lock on. We're going to upgrade Apotheosis here. And we're going to waltz into Elite Fight number 3. Here goes. 25 intangible. Amazing, Johnny Driftless. 25 intangible. What a champ. Is this worth a Swift Pot? Nah. I don't think so. This might be, though. Yeah. Melter. Another reasonable attack card. And another unmastered uncommon. Let's do it. I think Melter is actually quite good in the coming fights here. I'd really like another potion. Let's go this way. This is a pretty easy fight. Kind of lucked out to see it. Say, letter opener has been fantastic overall. There's the hologram. Could take a second Streamline, doesn't seem that good. Could take a Force Field, also seems pretty bad. Hello, Graham. Heck yeah, rebound Streamline. Let's do it. We do this. There's a 50-50. We actually don't take any damage. Dang. Worth a shot. At least we get a Dreamcatcher, which makes resting before the slime boss a lot more reasonable. I also really like a machine learning to let us draw more cards each turn. And with the Apotheosis, missing out on an upgrade doesn't matter that much. The Physico-Turista. What do you call a defect that is tilted to one side? Machine leaning. Ooh, double hologram. Let's go. Bullseye. Good. Excellent. Actually, I don't even know why I was worried about this fight. This is going really well. One might even say, too well. Well, that was easy. I guess I underestimated 4 energy per turn there with the Slaver's Collar. Pick up a Core Surge, a Rainbow, or an All-for-One. It's actually not a terrible All-for-One. Return Zap, Dual Cast, Steam Barrier, and potentially Streamline. Core Surge is nice for giving us an artifact. Rainbow would be our first real orbs. And we have Letter Opener? That to me says we should take this All-for-One. Let's try All-for-One here. Put all 0-cost cards from the discard pile into our hand. And transform all of our strike and defend cards. This is a really easy Pandora's box for me. And the reason is Ceramic Fish. When we add a card to the deck, we gain 9 gold. Pandora's box, with 8 transforms, is adding 8 cards to this deck. Which means we'll get 8 times 9, 72 gold for taking Pandora's box. Nuclear battery is not bad. A defect with strong desires is experiencing machine yearning. And if I ignore all your bad puns, that would be machine spurning. What's in the box? A creative AI, a buffer? All-for-one overclock's pretty exciting. I'm Rando says, if a boss relic gave only gold, how much would it have to be comparable to the other boss relics? I think we've talked about this kind of idea before. And what I remember from that discussion, and I think what I still feel is fairly true here. 999 gold for a boss relic would be probably too much. 500 would be about right, but maybe too low. So I'd say somewhere in the 500 to 1,000 range. Probably closer to 500. 666 would be cool. Double, like 2 old coins. I guess one old coin is only 300. It's got to be better than old coin, of course. Yeah, approximately 2 old coins. The Devil's Coin. Look at all these unmastered cards. This is the kind of run that would actually really like 2 overclocks. I'm thinking something like this. We hit the early shop since we have over 300 gold. Anything we want to remove from this deck? Creative AI is questionable, but Creative AI with heatsinks is pretty sweet, actually. So maybe I don't want to get rid of Creative AI. Actually, I really like the Creative AI with the heatsinks. I would like another heatsinks. We only have 3 energy per turn in the non-boss, non-elite fights, so we should probably not get into too many of those. Lest things get nasty. $22 damage or Machine Yearning. I'll take the Yearning. Souffle. Heatsinks works with buffer, sure, fine. Good. hologram. Hello, the dual cast and kill. Cool. As long as we draw Apotheosis early, this deck will perform well. Turbo. Oh, heck yes. Give me a turbo. Gain 3 energy, add a void to the discard pile. With the card draw from Heat Sinks, that looks incredible. Apparitions would let us become intangible. Costs us a lot of our current health, though. Not sure I'm a fan of that. Apparitions do buy us time, but could lead to some awkward turns for sure. I don't think so. Not feeling these. Refuse. Easy fruit juice. Tasty. Alright, we hit the shop with 365 gold. And I see there's a second melter here. The second heat sinks I was asking for. Oh boy. Excellent. I'm buying that heat sinks. Thinking about Glacier, too. Defect, sure do love a good old-fashioned boat thingy. Is there any card I'd like to remove from this deck? Doom and Gloom, maybe. Currently it's okay AoE, though. Could be remove Melter rather than add a second Melter? That's quite a serious accusation. How about Genetic Algo? Algo's gonna be pretty good. Sure. Thanks for all the money, Ceramic Fish. And now the power. Hologram, the beam. Double hologram, the beam. Let's go hologram turbo again. Turbo algorithm from 5 more to everybody. Machine learning. All for One gets back turbo. Beautiful. Go for the eyes with a Plus. 4 damage if the enemy intends to attack, apply 2 weak. This card comes back with All for One. I'll take it. How do you plan your defense for later in the game right now? So, Go for the eyes is definitely going to be part of it. Anything that we can find that will be really good block later on. So we've got some pieces here. Buffer, Genetic Algorithm, Weaken for the hearts. These block cards, when upgraded, are pretty good. And we can even use Hologram if we can get enough energy as a sort of cycling block option. But that would require finding some dexterity somehow. I'm going to upgrade this Algorithm so that we don't have to draw Apotheosis before Algorithm to play it. Good. Take a little bit of damage here, unfortunately. Can't quite do all the things I wanted to do on that turn. Good news is we can hologram and play the machine learning, and I think that's a pretty good idea. Excuse you. So that's why I wanted the second heat sinks, because now we can just play 1 power and draw 4. It's like having a free skim in our hand every turn, but it's also a power card. Pretty good. Maybe wanted to bullseye there. Kill. Okay, Singing Bowl. Can now skip cards to gain max health, which looks really appealing here. Let's do it. Are we feeling like the Burning Elite is within our reach here? I don't think so. I'm thinking something like this. It's gonna be a lot more reasonable. Upgrade Buffer? Upgrade Overclock? Let's upgrade Buffer. Is Stack okay here? Kind of, but we don't want to add too many cards to this deck. I'll pretty happily take a Data Disc. We don't have a lot of orbs, but we could add them a lot more easily with this relic here, giving us one focus at the start of each fight. Oh, boat thingy, how I like you. Thanks for being you. Datum Disc. All the more reason to rest, yeah? Yeah. Ouch. Aha! Now we all for one, which gets back Turbo. That's the way. Boop. Easy peasy. Vision. We don't have any orbs for vision, though. Sunder's not too bad. Probably unnecessary, though. Let's skip. Swift Pot versus Gambler's Brew. Go Swift Pot. Definitely keep the Fear Potion. Second lead is Book of Stabbing. We got a really good turn one here. Double go for the eyes, full block. I might want to use the Swift Potion to draw a little bit further into the deck here, though. Since I currently have one energy I can't spend, unless I want a double Melter for more damage, which is reasonable. But I think we'd like to keep the weaken up. Feels like this will be a several turn fight. Alright, let's just use the potion now then. So we could also play the Creative AI. Let's do that rather than the other thing. Convenient. 15 block. You'd love to see it. All for one. Hello. Very, very convenient. Blappy. Okay, that went really well. Now we have healing in the form of the Toy Ornithopter. And we could take another go for the eyes. Reinforced Body is another way to block the late game, to block the hearts. It's a single card that allows you to sink any amount of energy into it, which essentially lets you dodge the beat of death while blocking. It's quite nice. Good with any deck that can generate a lot of energy. Let's grab it here. It's also nice with the letter opener. Hey there, Asao. The silent run... sorry, the silent run ended in death, alas. Our demise has occurred. Ooh, this is not good. Yeah. At least I can hollow Reinforced Body. Bummer. Death you die. Oh, jeez. What's happening here? Come on. Joens, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome. The Cozy Sub Club. Cool. Upgraded recursion's kind of interesting. Although, again, we don't have that many orbs yet. This comes back with All for One. Interesting. Don't think so. It's close, though. Storm. Interesting. Huh. And I have boat thingy. Let's do it. Whenever we play a power card, channel 1 lightning. We have a bullseye, and we have a creative AI, so that could be a lot of lightning orbs. Of course, on turn 1, it might not be the best thing. This is something like hologram, charge battery, hologram. Charge battery, hologram, charge battery, excuse me, which blocks for 27. Walker block for clean 30 with hologram, charge battery, use a speed potion, play storm heat sinks. Better to go storm zap, because we want the letter opener to go off. Okay, let's do that. I could even go Zap Hollow Zap, rather than playing Storm. We get the extra Lightning Orb right now. That's probably better. $21 plus 15 plus 5. You're dead. No turbo yet. Just go buffer here. Seems like we won this fight pretty decisively. Plenty of health to spare as well. algorithm. Actually, maybe wanted second machine learning there. Don't think so, though. All right, Collector, let's see how you fare. If I feel like we need help, we could maybe dupe pot something, but I really don't think we do. I think we're going to be pretty good here. The early recall is in large part because of the Apotheosis in the deck. We're pretty well okay regardless. Here, let's just play everything. And then we just buffer. No prob. Okay, there's Creative AI. Rebound, all for one, turbo. Turbo again. Should have done that earlier. Still fine. Perfect block. GG. Pretty decisive collector fight, actually. That's a really good sign. Gotta say, of all the decks that want an Amplify, this is certainly up there. Lots of powers to duplicate. And once the Creative AI is down, we can do it every turn. Thought the mousepad sales ended yesterday. They should have. The page itself says orders are open until end of day yesterday, but did we just see an alert for one? Because that's kind of cool. Pony314, thanks for the 15 months. Couple popping up on stream. Well, that's cool. Maybe a couple more orders getting put in at the last minute. I'll give one shout out to the... Actually, we even deleted the command. So, yeah, it's supposed to be over. Well, good. I could see Reboot being okay here also. But I'm going to take an Amplify. This is the kind of deck that would actually like 2 copies of Creative AI. Would it like more energy with a Runic Dome? We'll gain additional energy every turn, but we can no longer see what enemies are doing. That might be important, actually. Because we want to start duplicating powers and drawing a million cards. Having a bit more energy really helps with that, even if we can't see what the foes are doing. Otherwise, we're taking bonus relics, either 3 bonus relics immediately, or 1 additional relic per elite. I think it's the Runic Dome here, personally. It's true, we would have gotten 9 gold from the Calling Bell. By the way, the Ceramic Fish has given us almost 200 gold this run. Closing in on being an old coin. That's kind of cool. Do not have a Omamori. Okay, that's fine. Play that algorithm still. Gotta be careful not to kill too quickly. Here we are. Second storm. Let's do it. No questions asked, I believe. We took the Amplify, we're taking the second storm. Unupgraded. Of course, sometimes that'll lead to tough times. Oof, this auto shields, though. Now give me Thunderstrike. Don't kill me. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Could have been worse. I think we might use the Strength Potion for a bit of healing here. Yeah, we will. We will. Recycle Plus or a Defrag? I think we actually want to Recycle Plus. With all this card draw off the double heatsinks, we would like to ways to exhaust our cards and turn them into energy. Double Orb Walkers. This fight can be really dangerous. I have to be willing to use the Duplication Potion to win this. And even then, it might not be enough. Perhaps 'twas a mistake. Okay, this ought to work. Amplify. Actually, do I heatsinks first? Yes, heatsinks first. Heatsinks, Amplify, Duplication Potion, Triple Buffer. We learned we were able to do that a while back. How exciting. Make your own Echo form. It's great. Ooh, okay. We lose the thing to the buffer? No, we do it this way. Yeah. Wait. Yes. Easy fight. 50 gold and a mango for 14 max health at the cost of our dupe pot. I think that's probably worth it. Third hologram or second turbo? Frank exchange of views, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Take one more hologram here. I think it's a very good card overall. And we will fall and lose our sweeping beam. What a tragedy. What a tragedy. Now, do we take Capacitor? I still don't think so. Purity is kind of interesting. Card removal is definitely good. Overall, the shop seems kind of bad. Not impressed. Spoon for genetic algorithm. Wait a minute. For apotheosis. Surprise, no capacitor. What do extra orb slots actually let me do, though? It just means we have more lightning orbs at the end of our turn, but I'd rather just evoke those lightning orbs immediately. I don't really think this is the kind of power we want. Does Boon Break recycle? No. The worst card here, definitely Metamorphosis. Definitely Metamorphosis. I was going to remove any one card. Again, Doom and Gloom. Oh, worst card to remove. Yeah, probably Doom and Gloom. Or maybe Auto Shields. But I'm going to remove Doom and Gloom. I don't trust the spoon here. But I will buy a potion for the elite. What do I want? Fire Pot for Repto? Yeah. This is not a Repto. It's also not attacking me. Good. Good. Not knowing how much we're being attacked for is kind of scary. Maybe not that scary. I like that Ultra One also gets to recycle here. Gold-plated cables. Our rightmost orb goes off one more time. You know what? I will take a second glacier. With these orb-related relics, the gold-plated cables and the data disk. Heck, even with the creative AI creating good stuff sometimes. I would like these heat sinks to be upgraded next. We're going to see them before we draw Apotheosis. Another 4 glacier deck? It can happen. Don't want to waste my buffer early here. Giant head attacks for up to 13 damage in the early phases of the fight. Storming time. Rebound, go for the eyes. Draw it again. Hello, world. Excuse me. Very plain bread. What sound does a train make when it sneezes? A choo-choo-choo. Sinus is why. Keep drawing cards. More cards. Streamline. All for one. More cards. Still more cards. Giant Head's dead. Meat on the Bone is here. Reprogram is here. Interesting. Not sure. Let me try this. Era Incel? Sorry if I butchered your username there. Thank you for the Prime sub, and welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Look here. Alright, do we want one more elite? Probably, right? Probably. Help! This could be bad. It's not bad. Thank goodness. The spaghetti. Spaghetti can definitely be a troublemaker. No curse? That's a good sign. And we know they're not cursing me this turn, because Go for the Eyes is glowing. Fun little cheat there for you. Take this regen potion. That can get us to full health. Which is going to be 100 hit points, by the way. That's a lot of health. Sure, we'll use it here. Echo form. Don't mind if I do. Oops. Supposed to play heat sinks first, though. Okay, good. Just have to do 80 damage this turn. Should be very easy with this many storms. The Blappening. Yeah, or just Buffer. Either or, right? Cool. 100 HP. And a double energy. Double your energy. Even if card draw, that actually seems pretty okay. It's also an unmastered card, sure. Sure. Deeper. Turn 1, you always get entangled by this enemy. On turn 2, they'll attack for the 12 from Constrict, plus either a base of 18 or 25. That means for full blocking, you must block for 37. For guaranteed full block, anyway. Perfect. Love it, IT follows. Try not to block any attacks on your way out of the parking lot. Oof, that's not quite how I wanted that to go. Static Discharge with a Plus. Alternately Hologram or Skim. Skim looking real nice for card draw. With a Turbo and a Recycle, the more card draw we can get our hands on, the better. Take a Skim. Taking damage, that's for nerds. We're not no stinky nerd. Hollow Turbo. Actually, let's go Hollow Recycle. Recycle Bullseye. And then All for One? No, Overclock and then All for One. This deck has gotten really cool. Let's go Turbo, Double Energy. Now we can start to have really big turns here. Not the burns. Anything but the burns. Double amplify. That's not quite what I meant to do, actually. Whoops. Perfect. Keep going. So close to a kill on that turn. Well, intangible. That's pretty cool. Or Kelcom for guaranteed block and Equilibrium to retain our hand, or Seek to get specific cards from the draw pile. Both of these are very good. DNO77, thanks for the 3 months. The quarter year has been achieved. Intangibility, who needs that? I really like the ability to retain, actually. It seems really good. Just gonna take the EQ here. Seek is nice, but not nice enough. $275 gold for regret. I don't think so. Already got enough money for that final shop, so let's pray. Pray for victory. I love EQ, I do. It's a build-your-own runic pyramid sort of deal. And I like it. I think we'll upgrade Skim here. We could also rest for a card reward, which I'll probably do at the beginning of the next act. Oof, that's not a turn 1. Ouch. Where's Unceasing Top when you need it? Good thing I have 100 hit points. So 36 damage headed our way now. Headed our way. Ant Machine Learning. I'm going to rebound Amplify. I'm going to do it. All for one will return Zap, Turbo, Overclock, Recycle, Go for the Eyes. I like that. Oh, actually, Dekka's the one attacking this turn. I don't really care. Amplify is still in effect. That'll be a full block. Let's keep getting rid of cards. You don't say. Rebound. Equilibrium. Streamline, all for one. Didn't return the streamline, that's okay. Recycle that for 4 more energy. Just have really big turns. Blip blap. GG. Alright, one boss is down. We have 86 health left for the Awakened one, who will be a little tricky here. We can't just go playing powers willy-nilly versus the Awakened one, who gains strength with every power we play. Now, can we? Or can you? What if we indeed could? I'm going to play machine learning. Fire pot doesn't kill you. Multi-attack this turn. Follow Glacier. Go. So we could try to do creative AI things. I think it actually makes more sense to just recycle all of our powers here. And bring this down to being a deck with just a few select cards that we really like. Perfect block. Easy peasy. Gotta get rid of Overclock soon as well. Very much like to stop playing it. Get rid of Void at least. Rebound, Hollow. Go. Slow and steady. Leads us to being the victor here. Streamline can do a lot of the work for this deck at this point, at least for this fight. It's just kind of whittling down our boss here. And why not? Why not? That. Don't need 2 glaciers anymore. Cool. Right, I've taken the Madness event. Madness... If we can get Madness on 2 holograms, that would have been pretty strong. So it would have been at least worth thinking about. I'm not sure I would have wanted to play that run. To click hologram, 1,500 times to beat the heart fight, but it's an option. We even have the equilibrium to make it kind of a reliable infinite. I think it'd be worth it. I wouldn't like it, but it would be worth it. Not sure how much damage the multi-hit is. Ten by 3. Okay, that's not bad. Alright, Awaken 1, GG. Beautiful. Two thump, two thump, two thump, a deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of all this power spamming? Deck certainly works in a fascinating way. Taking the slow route through the Awaken 1 fight worked out brilliantly here. Didn't take any damage at all, which is heckin' sweet. We're only missing 3 health going into the next act, but with the Apotheosis and the Dreamcatcher, I think we want to sleep here, get a card reward, rather than upgrading anything. We have an Auto Shields already, and it's a non-mastered card. Let's do it. Hopefully that won't impact our run too negatively. Second Apotheosis is here. Ink Bottle seems good. Every time we play 10 cards, draw 1. A Power Potion seems very good. Choose 1 of 3 random power cards to add to our hand, costing 0. Second Apotheosis, not even bad. Although I'm probably not going to be able to afford it with Ink Bottle, card remove, Power Pots. What are we removing? Zap, genuinely? Although Zap might be good late game damage. We're not going to need it, though, because of the storm. We don't need Zap. Is Recycle, Turbo, Skim, Hologram, and Infinite with Letter Opener? It might be. Yeah, it might be. It's not an infinite that blocks positively against Beat of Death, though, so it's not something we can do against Heart. What makes 2 Apotheoses not redundant? It's mostly about draw order. It's about which one you see first. Skip this attack pot. Sling of Courage could help. We're going to remove Zap, though, right? We're going to remove Zap. Poor Zap. 4th hologram seems like too much. Let's see how we do here. Who needs 2 Apotheosis? Not me. Certainly not me. Alright, we got Creed Storm, huh? We may or may not be facing a large amount of damage this turn. I could turbo again, but is there a good reason to? I guess I would block a little bit better this turn. I think I'd rather have Genetic Algorithm in the discard pile, where I can hologram it. Next turn could be bad, depending on our draws. Could also Bullseye here for free. Spooky. How about the ink bottle is good reason to do this, huh? Okay. Skip the creative AI for now. Okay. Did get attacked. Okay, that was a good choice then. Ouch. So we take some damage here. Not much I can do about it. Take 32. No block for you. Or for you? Or for you? Attacking me, good. We should use the fire pot here. Because we heal 5 if we get another potion. Bottled Lightning. Meteor Strike. We can bottle the Apotheosis with chat. Easy. Alternately, I don't mind bottling Equilibrium. So we get the Blessing of the Forge. Nah, we'll just bottle the Eppo. Thunderstrike could do a lot of damage in this deck, right? With 2 storms, actually. Interesting. I'll take it. I will take it. Oh, Bottled Apotheosis also lets us upgrade the power from the Power Potion, which happens to be an Echo form. That's pretty helpful. And we got the Equilibrium anyway. We keep the cards so I can skim safely. Oh, nice. Okay. Promising, promising. I think we have very good odds with this opening hand, Twitch chat. Getting Echo Form from Power Potion, it was absolutely enormous. That's why I talked about the Power Potion being one of the best things in that shop. Being able to get a key power in this fight is such a game changer. Okay, so the first card we play is played 2 times. With this hand, I may want to make that double energy. Because I've got Amp, Heatsinks, Heatsinks. Yeah, I'm going to double energy. And then Rebound Glacier. So we got a 20 energy. Actually, Auto Shields, Rebound Glacier. Amp Heatsinks. Do it again. My hand is full. Cool. Bullseye first there. Let's play Streamline Melter. Good. So this must be the 67 hit. Let's go double Algo in the face of that. We're gonna hologram. Actually, no, we're gonna turbo. Go for the eyes, all for 1. Go for the eyes, hologram. Amplify this storm, draw a lot of cards. Amplify Creative AI. We're doing immense damage to the heart now. Damage count. No attack this turn. This is going really well now. Double this. Wait, where'd all my energy go? Hello? Double Bias Cog. I'll leave my buffers, though. Easy peasy. Warheart never stood a chance. GG, Twitch chat. Deal 10 damage 39 times. The Blappening. GG. GG, Twitch chat. Well, there you go. Auto Shields Mastery and Melter Mastery have been crossed off the list. GG. What an excellent run. Totally, totally excellent. GG. GG. Doot doot. Yeah, 10 damage 39 times twice. Not too bad. Not too bad. Right, exactly, Tez. A great example of why Thunderstrike is often not so helpful. Sure, it did a lot of damage, but it did damage only after we had already killed the enemy. GG. Now, what has it been done? The 100 hit point defect sleeps. And so shall I. GG, what a great time. Defect definitely sometimes feels like both the weakest and the strongest character. With runs like this, you'd be hard-pressed to ever wonder how the Defect loses a run, but when they're not doing anything, they're really not doing anything. Am I getting the Meow plushie? I haven't ordered one myself, but I've got a link to it for anyone who wants one. An adorable Meow plushie available on Makeship. It's good stuff. Defect either loses or becomes insane. Feels about right. Still very cool. 2 more cards crossed off. Good progress today. Very good. Well, Twitch chat, I think it might be break time here. Time to refill the legs, stretch the water. I think I might also want to switch games here after 2 runs of Spire. Maybe we'll do some Monster Train. What is S-Tier? S-Tier is essentially a management company to very talented individuals who help me out with some of the behind-the-stream stuff, connecting with sponsorships, getting the overlay and stream starting art. That's all S-Tier is doing. Did we pass on a Thunderstrike this run? Probably. Maybe. I vaguely remember seeing one. Act 1. Oh yeah, here it was. After the Gremlin Knob. Bullseye Static Discharge Thunderstrike. So yeah, we could have taken it, but it would have been dead weight for a very long time. Another mouse pad being ordered? Heck yeah. Like I said, I thought the pre-orders for those closed yesterday, but it seems like they might still be open for a little bit. That's cool. Thank you to whoever just purchased that. Yeah, we probably won because we didn't take it. It's certainly possible. We went pretty low health in that same act, right? Like, we could have just straight died to sentries if I'd taken the Thunderstrike. And yes, the alert pick is not our mousepad. I didn't create the alert. Exidium, thanks for the Prime sub. Thank you so much for getting into the Cozy Sub Club. And Serpac, thanks for 30 months of keeping it cozy, 3 metric years. The lowest health we've defeated Heart with, we've definitely had 1 hit point wins before. Absolutely, we've had 1 hit point wins. We've cut it real close in the past. If you mean lowest max health, then probably about 30. Starting the fight with, I think, also 1 health, probably. Maybe I haven't done that. That's a good question, though. What's the lowest health we've entered the heart fight with and then won? I have seen another streamer enter with 1 hit point and win. Long time ago. I think that was Dolphin Chemist. Can't remember if I've done that. I'm pretty sure I've had to skip playing any cards on turn 1 of the heart fight before to avoid the beat of death. Ever seen somebody win after burning 2 fairies and a lizard tail? I think we've done that. I think we can only filter relics here. I can't filter in the run history. Something like that. Yeah, that would be like years and years ago, Karma Coin. Old indeed. Very old. Alright, Twitch chat. Well, I think we're going to go to hell. On a train. Let's play some Monster Train for the second half of our stream today. Before I jump into that, I am going to refill the leg, stretch the water, take a few minutes break here. And upon my return, we'll be playing some Monster Train. BRB, everybody. Don't go nowhere.